reduced to just hanging around. How absurd.
What is this new...
Demons do not stop for the raid. Move.
Greetings, traveler.
Are you okay, Gun?
I'm fine. Since last time, in essence, but the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the direct... Perhaps there was no... Either way.
You really think so? Also, Paimon's really... Then she'd look just actually gun you. If you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about...
Huh? Me? Once I was sure that they were going to be okay.
Got it. So basically...
No, it's not like that.
Well, what if... She was probably thinking...
As far as I'm, you'll be able to confirm either. I've been in Leo.
Sounds great!
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the, never mind. Traveler?
Seems like this is a tough decision. Paimon gets why... Wait.
Useless.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need... Huh? Did we...
She doesn't like to travel.
Somehow
True. Since she's not here.
Uh-oh.
Please go on.
Our goal here is... We can't hear any...
Yes, I think...
So, all we have to do is... You know perfectly well that Paimon... Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Help! Help! Someone's drowning! If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
What is going on?
How do you feel right now?
What? Okay, fine. We're looking for an Adept, but if the Adepti aren't gonna...
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus?
And I am not an Adeptus.
No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, your actions here...
As ever. Right. How's your trick? Oh, Speaking of Cloud Retainer,
Earlier this morning, I noticed
please excuse me for a...
Sure.
It sounds like Ganyu.
Yes. Ganyu arranged, but when I try to... Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people. Oh. So, you came looking...
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever...
Music?
It's...
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us.
Yay!
We were just talking about...
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
No, my sword! Useless!
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon! Oh, whew.
The faint sound of birds.
Oh. Okay, fine.
Oh. And a melody is...
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Oh, was that...
That...
As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody,
Wow, Shenhe. Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule. What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I know some the songs of the sailors down at the... Yes, in the past, whenever I heard the sound of the... Nenny and Leo probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect... At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make... Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down in that sense...
You go, Ganyu!
yes, technically speaking.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your
You are too...
Nonsense. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then...
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girl's night out. Eating flowers.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but mere...
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Double humph. One has well, shall one lead?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Is this? Cloud Retainer, why did you...
Ganyu is of course familiar. Guizhong, long ago, Sea Gazer would...
Paimon remembers that...
He was an old once he had brought out the treasure. It would predictably, as Adepti, his treasures were...
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
What kind of...
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine. She always sought to make everyone happy. And one must say, it also helped that she never referred to one as...
You... Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of who would dare snub... Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Then you are most tolerant, but that is its own virtue. Even one could never find each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So what we would drink together from a spot high in the mountains, until the Streetwood Rambler would...
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably...
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, or are you saying that...
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precise... One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning. No matter, one will share the whole... In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion,
While mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetwood Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
What?
Just because one, but in the end, back when they arrived at Cleansing Bell...
Wait! And she also said something about being...
Streetwood Ram. That bell, as for her, as soon as Streetwood, after all.
Whoa! So they were...
And the Cleansing Bell, but Streetwood Rambler, the two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought... Once upon a time, music would go. Many years passed before she found... Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that...
But...
One was also... In response, she said... Though the strings that played that
I just remember being although I met Guizhong...
Guizhong was... Had you not decided to search... As of now, do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean... Ping might find...
Precisely. The passing...
If I may be so bold...
Oh? How's...
I've been in Leo Harbor for quite a long time now. But this doesn't bring the city someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, no loss can ever be undone. Ping has helped countless people. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music... When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even...
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you...
Is not every lantern right the same?
I disagree. Each new...
Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. If...
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still...
What? Cloudred...
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time...
The rain stopped. I don't concern myself with the weather.
Whoa!
It appears you
Oh,
Miss Illuminated,
said what?
cuz you're the...
Street word. One, given that lantern.
So, this all... Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none of...
Ah, let me... What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is...
Who's...
We like to call her Guizhong. After all, Lantern Right's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was...
so...
Once upon a time, she said to me that but as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them, she marveled at the beautiful complex. She told us, with the smallest amount, and a human.
She always had that her mechanical...
Speaking of mechanic,
Of course.
as Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make up. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Of all...
Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yeah! We've been dying to ask. Oh, also, with...
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh, as much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time, and there was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time...
So the past...
Oh, but that is not to say that despite this... Just look at this potted plant.
It takes an honest...
Be that as it may.
Well...
Granny! Whoa, what's everyone doing here?
Ah,
Oh? Well, in that case...
Happy Lantern... I will leave Mr...
Huh?
it seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned...
Since it's been so long.
Gladly.
When you next see the...
You got it, Madam...
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that
Wow!
when that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and...
Alright, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Those memories. So dark.
see my adorable doll again.
Where has Master gone this time?
But you didn't let me finish.
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuchin's here.
Welcome back.
Really, really well. We found the person, Mr. Dvorak.
That certainly explains.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say that
Oh, Paimon, but Street...
Madam Ping.
Yep, Kuching some...
I think that can wait until after the concert, though.
Ah, speaking of, Madam Ping wishes you all the best with the music festival. Paimon has a...
Wait, are you... Oh no, now I'm starting to get... Okay. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu,
Please, share your insights with me.
music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place. Wait, does that mean you're...
Mm-hmm. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activity, happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Paimon feels like she's shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots! Zhang-Li said he wasn't in a hurry, so... Anyway,
So lively! This is how a festival should be.
Da 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 da.
All right, let's...
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
So you just casually practice?
We have all this
Invisible.
gotta say. Come on, what's wrong? With my work, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
For sure!
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust...
Oh, Zhongli, it's a real pity.
Yeah, that's right. To tell the truth, though. Well, now you know. The Wangsheng funeral...
I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scare.
Actually, Xinyan,
Sure thing. Oh, travel. When you see Zhang, you should join us.
Everything's great! But you know...
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks.
Zhongli!
Impeccable. Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow-cooked for many...
Wait,
Indeed. Cloud Retainer...
can we not just call it a cooking machine? She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey. Excellent. The past should... When the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Oh, Zhongli, she said. When she says as for the big...
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with two... As for the banquet... Since the director insists, Far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay!
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup.
Thank you. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup.
Boring!
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hutao, and this is a little something called... the Bling Lilies! I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey, woo!
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Master, listen!
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Shao Lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Shao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen! That must be Madame Ping! effortless. As expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go! Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
I've long heard it is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need.
Oh,
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind.
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was Happy Lantern Ride, everyone!
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Ride! Are you having fun? Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before. I heard that the audience loved it too. And she's been
Yep. And they asked us to pass on their season's...
The performance...
Us.
That might come to think of it. I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Hold on. See? Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of use. Oh, so that's what you were
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of Zhongling's ideas are truly... My suggestions were nothing...
Oh, the two of you. Oh, anyway.
That sounds like it might become...
How about I sample?
Speaking of eating, Huta was the one who... You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably... As for Huta...
The director went to collect a guest. Seems like it...
Huh? Huta went to fetch someone in Perth. Could it be... Kuching? Ningguang? Or... Captain Big...
She didn't clarify.
Ta-da! We're here! Oh, we're not late to the... Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Oh, I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror. The director didn't mention anything when she invited to convene.
It's almost Lantern Rite. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to declare.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked...
Then why would you...
I had a pleasant chat.
What about the sesame oil? I'm sure you're exaggerating, Jean... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us, I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler. Great.
You should take a seat too, Director.
Oh, fine. When we arrived just now, the hosts at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the...
Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh.
You know Xiao.
Knowing is... You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists... Hard to imagine...
Likewise.
It is a great honor. I remember you...
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's...
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person.
Whoa. Adeptus Xiao. Paimon tried very hard to look for...
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. I didn't plan that.
What's your true...
A little get-together. And that is something our consultant...
Indeed. Exceptional.
As for me, we all worked really cooking, helping with... And of course, everyone is... As the one who...
Huh? Sounds kind...
It wasn't as complicated.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of Demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn. I know you're there.
Quiet.
Sorry, but...
I know you. Is there something you...
That does...
Did the Conqueror of Demons...
There might...
Huh? It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked...
In the time of the Adepti, that is how the...
That's right. 1 point... But despite our deep-rooted connection, you know I'm pretty...
This matter is out of my...
True, but besides, it'll only be for a short...
But I didn't...
There's no need to worry. Our young exorcist over here is protected...
That's not the same. And did you just toss your...
Huh?
I'm siding with Chonk. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates...
Huh? Guoba? But no...
It sounds like...
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, thanks to his help. You should know it.
Seeds of...
And cultivated that voice.
If... don't just sit... No such need. You finally... Hello. Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he... Fate has brought...
This young lady here is as bright as a fret. Whoa, these dishes look amazing.
Huh, it's you.
Oh, isn't this Genyu?
Genyu?
Yup, I'm at Singch. I never expect...
Venti, you're being too humble.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Yes, monsters become... I was patrolling...
And Bard?
Oh, right. It was a...
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli.
And...
That's very
Oh?
Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across from the sophisticated way he speaks. Xiao, you're an adeptus.
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid.
But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable. Huh? Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty...
I've actually heard the guests in the tap.
Now that you mention, I've heard that he's...
I would say that there's one I heard what the meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and I think so too. If I were to give it a go, an old melon on it. Oh, good one! It feels unique and has You have great taste, Venti. Of course! Hey, Shinji! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? I don't know if...
I don't...
Changyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is...
I heard that getting to know other musicals. As for the fun, the Iridescence tour has finally... Don't think... By the way, should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy. The festival is... I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea.
Very well. We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt. You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone, considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts!
What's with the urgency?
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then.
Are you alright? It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. The Adepti all have their specialties. But this time... No. So you know his The Animo Archon is and that's something I might never be able to do. No matter. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations Yes. The parlor director went out of her way. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power. And I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to... General Capice is so... But I think clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did... I never saw him...
Oh, here you... I'm not...
You're not.
Who tells...
Paimon got so anxious that, to be honest, you looked a little...
You're worrying too much. Why would I? Anyway,
Please wait! There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take...
Moment.
Yup. Since the master... I heard him say, I'll be honest, so I made it. When I told Guoba that I...
Thank you for the trouble. I'll take them.
You're welcome. Oh, the...
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should... You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? You're a dessert.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious... Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's...
Paimon's too busy
But even though we're all well acquainted by now...
Oh?
Nope. This is something I made. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refill. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and
I see. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real, if knowledge.
But when it comes to having... I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor direct...
Huh? We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. Now that we've enjoyed...
is this really the way...
It's not a... Just look at her! Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's Cup, the only heir of the famous Wan Min restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does Paimon... Please stop! You're making me... If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the...
Huh? Don't...
Oh, not a bad choice.
That's not how it... Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish.
but it's of lesser which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps every—
Huh? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror. Adeptus Shao has the most seniority among everyone here.
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here. You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations. One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh, that's right! Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other— No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again. Huh? Who else is there? Huh? Does that mean— Oh, well, that was it!
I agree. Paimon's without a friend constantly, but once—
Ah, the traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, Paimon plays an indispensable role.
You guys! Paimon's— those were genuine compliments, right? Thank you. You made Paimon—
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed—
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler—
Looks like we've come to an agreement.
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and here you go. It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your—
Yep.
You don't have to go all polite on— It's dark out.
No need. I'm headed towards the heart. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime. It was great getting to know you.
Bye. Oh, we should— We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the—
Understood. See you later.
Rex Lapin.
Just Jean. I live as a— If we were to
Heaven forbid.
I heard that during the same truth, I once had from the evidence sheet, but there are multiples in the legends. But whether to me, this was as just how Shao may, so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Rex
It looks like you the director asked me to accompany. After that,
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively— What? No. Paimon gotta make— Good. Shao? Is there anything else?
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The events of today occurred so abruptly. Okay, I'll